So friends, welcome. I hope you're getting some value out of my videos that I'm uploading on YouTube. Very shortly, within a week, I shall be launching my own website. Make it note of it, BankTekSkills.com, wherein you'll be having these PPTs in details, various processes of FINACLE, plus live videos of FINACLE working on these clearing zones, various transactions, account opening, loans, liabilities, assets, RTGS, NEFT, all the transactions, loans, vehicle loans, education loan, home loan, running overdraft, cash credit, how to link collaterals, how to lodge a collateral, various videos I shall be uploading on my website. So this is just a precursor of things that I'm trying to show it to you. So I hope you'll be getting some value addition from these videos that I'm uploading on your YouTube. Kindly subscribe to it, share it with your friends and colleagues so that they gain certain amount of knowledge so that they can work like a real king in the branches of the bank, or those who are thinking of joining the bank as a career. So these fundamentals will be of immense use. Either they are working in private banks, MNCs banks, or government sector banks. So FINACLE is the system which is most predominantly used in most of the banks. So in this presentation video, I shall be showing you what jargons are used for opening of zones, inward clearing zones here. What is the process? Then videos I shall be uploading on my websites, I am again repeating, wherein you will get a total hand holding from me. All your queries shall be answered. So kindly subscribe and like the YouTube so that a lot of people are benefited through it. Share it with your friends and colleagues. So this is a very small endeavor from me to empower you as a real tiger bankers in your domain so that you can work with more confidence and more energy levels so that you can succeed in your life personally and professionally. So this is the menu option. We open a zone. Today I shall be discussing how to open an inward clearing zone. So I have been requesting in each and every video, please buy a small diary, a big diary as per your convenience. Keep on making these notes, right? So you can categorize your diary into various clearing zones, transactions, account opening, loans, deposits, flexi FFD, RTGS, NEFT, various transactions, cash deposit, cash withdrawals, cash transfer entries, how to do it, HXFER. So you can divide your diaries accordingly, right? So before taking much of your time, I'll start with the processes here. So this is how you open. Hmicz is the command. So every day a zone has to be opened. Inward clearing checks means checks given by our customers to various other customers of other banks which are presented to us for clearing. For that we have to ensure there is sufficient balance and signature tally and the tenor of the check is fine. Of course, we have CTS, check truncation system, through which only image is sent to the drawee bank. So we'll be getting only the image and we'll be verifying the signatures. So what are the processes and steps? So this is a basic concept and knowledge before I show you a real video. So Hmicz, type in the FINACLE system. The zone code will already be created by the data center. A zone which completes a full cycle from opening to closing for given date will not be available for operations for the same date anymore. Only inquiries will be possible for that zone. But those who are working in the back offices of clearing, it won't be the case. They'll be getting a zone every day here. So Hmicz, click on go. System displays a criteria. In between, I am also uploading real live videos of FINACLE to show you what you shall be getting on the website itself. So that will make more clearer concept into your mind so that you can work with more confidence then. So this shall be the menu option. The screenshot will be there, right? Open the zone code. The data center always has a zone code created for each and every branch, or if it is working in branches, and if it is at the back offices, it will be created for that back offices. Click on go, you get this open zone, right? So this is the zone code will be allotted by the data center every day, because invert clearing shall be done with the branches every day except holidays and Sundays, right? And gazetted holidays or whatever days are declared in NI Act, Negotiable Instrument Act. Now invert, first you have to, when you open the zone, you have to enter how many instruments total we have received and what is the total amount, so that after entering each and every instrument, in case we miss out or we add extra check, there will be a unbalancing. So we have to verify and find out which check has not been entered in the system or which check has been entered with the higher amount than the actual amounts. That's why the amount is increasing, that the amount we received. So we have to enter the amount, number of checks, instruments, and number of amount in advice. Then we click on submit. The zone is opened successfully. The inward, we have to enter the number of instruments of all the banks and total inward clearing received from different banks to our bank oblique branch as per the working in the respective banks, right? So we can inquire Hmicz, I inquiry is also there. We can inquire also. So this screen appears here. You can see here, right hand side, you can see here total number of instruments, advices. Kitne aaye hain? I have written here 3 here itself. Since we are doing a demo here, just 3 here, and total amount is 2 lakh, right? Don't have to enter anything here. Just click on submit. Accounting statics tab, note entries have been created by the system into respective office accounts also. So this is how it is done here, right? Okay. So 3 instruments, 2 lakhs is here. This is screenshots I have shared with all of you. Click on transaction tab, note the number of transactions have been created also, right? So we can really say if we have received, let's say 50 checks, so 50 transactions have been created in the system or not. If in case if it is less or higher, we need to find the difference here, right? So this is how we maintain inward clearing zone, right? So this is accounting statistics, instrument statistics, and transactions statistics. So since this is a training server, no records were fetched. It says so just I'm sharing you various fields which are to be entered in the system, which are always created by the system itself, right? So here you can see, click on transaction tab, note the number of transactions have been created, right? We have to verify the number of instruments and number of transactions are tallying or not. Otherwise we have to locate the difference, right? And we have to tally the clearing account also. So this is how we do it. Now friends, this is the command for entering instruments, lodging instruments, checks received which belong to our bank of our customers manually in the zone. The command is Hictmo, inward clearing transaction maintenance, right? So this is how this is done. Hictmo, Hmicz, we open the zone, we enter the number of instruments and total amount in advice received from all the branches, total all the branches of all the banks, right? Remember this, not a single bank or single branch, but total inward clearing instruments and total inward clearing advice. So this is Hictmo is the command for entering this. So click on go. This screen appears. We have to add each and every instrument. Keep on adding till all the instruments are added. You don't have to submit. Remember this. A zone date, it will be today's date. Zone code will automatically populate here on searcher also. Click on go. This screen appears here. Add zone code, right? Click on go here. Then you have to enter each and every instrument. Every check belongs to a particular account of our bank, of our customer. We have to enter that account ID. and the amount mentioned in the check in the first half of the screen. After that, there is an instrument detailed tab here. So in live videos, I'll be sharing with all of you this. So you have to enter the check number. Carving yes. Now I'll explain this why carving is yes is because we have received, let's say I am having a balance of rupees 2 lakhs in my account and I have issued a check of rupees, let's say 50,000 to any customer of different bank. He presents that check to my bank for clearance and I am having a balance of 2 lakhs and I try to withdraw at least 1,25,000, 1,75,000. So I may withdraw, meanwhile that check is also presented in clearing for inward. So it will have to be returned. So as soon as I enter that instrument in Hictmo, the amount is carved, means I cannot withdraw this before. So otherwise there will be a problem if customer withdraws that amount. The check was entered, the balance was there, but in between customer withdrew the account, so that fell short and check will have to be returned. But since this process is completed, we mark it carve. We carve 50,000 from my account, right? So that I can only withdraw 1,50,000 from my own account, though the balance is 2 lakhs here and I have given a check of 50,000 here. Now, if my check is returned due to any reason, difference in signatures or difference in balances, this carving has to be done as no. When the balance is there, it is yes by default when the check is entered in the system. In case balance is not there, a check has to be returned, maybe due to a signature difference, maybe due to some insufficient balance. When I mark returning Hictmo, I have to make this Y2 no here. Remember this. Instrument type, check, date, and click on add. Keep on adding instruments. I'll show you screenshots. When I'll be showing you live, it will be more easier for all of you, right? So here it is. Keep on adding. Left hand side you can see here, let's say there are 50 instruments, so you have to add these 50 instruments. So whatever you are adding here, writing here, will appear here on the first, second, third, fourth, till the 50 checks are entered here. You can see account ID, instrument number, amount, pay, transaction code, if it is savings or current, instrument type, check, carving yes, reject no. When we reject, carving becomes no and reject becomes yes, and we have to assign a reason for rejecting it. Temporary overdraft, no here, right? So account ID, it is written on the check, amount is written on the check, instrument number is there, date is there, right? Carve is yes. We are carving, means we are reserving that much balance. Customer cannot withdraw as soon as I have entered this check into Hictmo, right? Remember this. Temporary overdraft, no. In case of any customer request, we can give it as Y. That much overdraft shall be created, but that is decided by the appropriate authority under proper sanction, right? Rejection, not reject. Remember this. This is very important. Carve yes, reject no when check is entered in inward clearing. And if you want to return this check, carve has to be, this radio tab button has to be from yes to no, converted to no here, and reject reason yes, inward clearing reject. Then there is a tab here, we have to click on that, we have to assign from which bank we received it, we have to assign the reason why we are rejecting it, insufficient balance, signature difference, whatever it is, right? Instrument date is there, this is that. We keep on adding these instruments, right? Don't submit, right? So this is how we keep on doing it. We keep on adding. First instrument is added. Now the second instrument shall be added. So we can go on submitting this. This is how instruments are entered in the system here, right? Okay. So friends, after entering all the instruments, we have to run a validation run to see that whether sufficient balance is available or not, whether carving has been done or not. A report is generated. All the instruments are checked individually that sufficient balance is there. Of course, signature has to be verified there, right? So this is how we run a validation. The function shall be V. Hmicz with which command we open the zone, with the same command we have to run the validation report here, right? So system displays inquiry on maintain invert clearing zone criteria screen, right? Click on go here, validation run, enter the zone date, zone code, click on go here, you get this validation run, and a report is generated. Through HPR we generate that report, right? Maintain invert clearing zone, system runs a batch process and generate a report which can be viewed through using HPR. If there's any short balance, then we have to reject that check. So batch program successfully invoked. This is HPR menu options. After running we get this already carved, instrument rejected. We have rejected this. The next video I'll show you how to reject an instrument. So this is carved, means balance is there, signature is okay. This is rejected due to any reason, right? So this has to be done validation. Then after that we post to the zone and all the instruments are posted in the respective accounts, and 50,000 will be debited, actually debited in my account after carving is done here. So this is how we do it, right? So every time a modification of large instrument is done in the zone, validation run activity has to be performed. So after rejecting, again we have to run a validation report. We have to generate this report and we have to verify that all is okay, actually with seeing all the individual checks that sufficient balance is available or not, right? And this is validation run here. So after instruments have been lost, checks have been entered into the system with the menu option Hictmo. This has the same option has to be used for verification also, right? So we type the verifier has to type this, and there is also mass verification also. After validation run, a verifying officer can also run a mass verification if he has verified the signatures and sufficient balance is there. So we call it HTV here, Hictmo. By entering the same menu option shortcut field, click on go. Verify zone date, zone code, click on go here, right? Same process, same screen here. System displays a list of checks logged into the zone here, right? So you can verify any instruments. We reject from here, we type the instrument number, all the details shall be populated what we had entered as a maker here, right? So authorizer to check each record to verify correctness of the data. Verifier can also check signatures by click on signature icons. Use up and down arrow to navigate. System displays the result screen, right? So this is, suppose we are here, and if you bring the down cursor, it will appear here. So we can verify from this cursor signatures of all the instruments. So we just have to scroll the cursor, move up and down, right? And finally we submit after verifying all these instruments. So here it is showing 3, it can be 100, 200, 300. So but just by arrow down, arrow up, you can see the balance. You can see the balance from details here. This one, this is for view details. If balance is short, this is signature icon. You have to verify from here as a verifying officer here, right? So instruments are verified successfully. This is how the process. So we open the zone, we enter the number of instruments, number of amount in the device, then we entered each and every check. Now we verified. After that we suspend the zone, right? After ensuring there is no returning, and we close the zone each day. So this is how invert clearing is done. For suspending and closing Hmicz, same command which we opened the zone, simply function has to be changed and just submit, the process shall be over, right? I hope this is of use to you, right?